Do you know what your money type is? Money loves understanding. Once you take the time to understand how it works, it will come to you more easily and in abundance. Determining your money type will be helpful in understanding how you deal with money. There are 4 different money types, and every one is one of the 4, or it could also be a combination of the in-between. The first types are the spenders. The spenders are people that spend a lot of money. They often have a credit card with high balance at the end of the month, and when they look at their bank account, they're always surprised of how little money that they have, and they don't know where the money went. It just flew away during the month, and they have no idea how come the balance is so low. When we talk about spenders, I'm not talking about people that spend money foolishly. Not only them, you have spenders that will buy on what they think is necessities, but it really isn't. It's just because they're so used to spending money. The second type are the savers. These people save money. Like, you know, when they have a little pocket under their mattress and stuff like that. We heard that in the old days. So they like to put money away because they're always afraid that they're not going to have enough. And they're afraid that they won't have enough money to buy for their necessity, like for the food and the shelter and all that. Sometimes the savers, they're so worried about money that it stops them from enjoying life. They will stop themselves from buying things just for the pleasure of it because they're afraid that they're going to run out of money. And sometimes it will stop them from having the life of their dreams because they're afraid of investing in their dream. The third ones are the avoiders. The avoiders don't want to know about money. They just are not interested. They have no idea what they have in their bank account. They could have a lot of money, they could have little. They really don't know. And they're afraid. They're very afraid of thinking about money, of dealing with money. Sometimes there's the kind of people that won't even open the mail when they get mail because they're afraid of opening the bills because they have no idea if they have money to pay for it or not. They simply avoid talking about money, checking their money, looking at the money. They just don't want to have anything to do with it. For them, they're so afraid of the money that they create scenarios in their head, and most of the time they will have anxiety and panics because of money. And the situation that they've created in their head is very often worse than the reality. But for them, it's easier to live in the fear than to face reality. The fourth type are the dreamers. The dreamers think that they don't need money. For them, it's just out there and they don't need it to live and survive. But they do. Very often, they will do as a job, they will offer their services as a job, and they don't know how to ask money for their service because for them they're just offering who they are. They're offering a service, so they shouldn't be paid for that. So for them, money is not necessary. They don't need it, they don't want it, they don't want to look at it. Very often the dreamers will see or perceive having money as being a bad thing. I have a question for you. Are you a spender, a saver, an avoider, or a dreamer? Which type are you? There's no right or wrong answer. They're all good. The important thing is to get balance within your type. If you want to know more about money types, money personality type, I would like to invite you to attend one of the Millionaire Mind Intensive weekends. These weekends are phenomenal. They really talk about the mindset and they explain what our mind is doing in regards to money. Are we attracting money? Are we pushing it away? So we go through all this thing. The Millionaire Mind Intensive weekend sell for $795. Because I'm part of the Peak Potential family as a Quantum Leap member, I have the possibility of offering it free for you as a gift, and I want to do that. Yes, you've heard me right. I want to offer you the weekend as a gift. So I invite you to go look down at the page. There's a button there that says Millionaire Mind Intensive. Click on the button. You're going to have all the information about the weekend, the dates and the place, because there are many dates that are being offered, and you should do that. You should take it. It will totally change your life. On that, I'm saying goodbye, and I hope that I will cross your path at one of the Millionaire Mind Intensive weekend. I'm Rachel Leduc, Ambassador for Women's Potential. Don't forget to live the life of your dreams.